Hello, welcome to Midnight Messages. My name is Stacy, and I'm going to be doing a twin flame collective reading today. What does that mean? That means we're gonna be finding out what's going on with the twin flames around the world. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. Just give me a second. One little thing to do. All right. Here we are. Let's twin flame this reading up. What are we doing? I don't know. This is not in the right spot. It should be here. Because I think that's going to pick up my voice better. I hope. Yay! What's going on with the Twin Flame Collective Spirit? We want the tea. Now remember, I'm just passing the messages along. You can take what hits with you and send the rest packing, because I'm not here to like differentiate and only do one person. We're like doing a whole collective right now. So like, not everything I say is going to be meant for you specifically. All right. That being said, take what resonates for you and let the rest go through. Yep, you got it. All right. I am also not here to sugarcoat bullshit for you. If I see bullshit, I'm going to call bullshit. And I'm going to tell you is bullshit. Okay. Just thought I'd let you know. Right now, we're doing a twin flame collective reading. So, I need a little bit of room here. People, we need some room. Because I ain't even gonna lie. The twin flame collective be popping sometimes. And y'all be on some shit sometimes. Like, on some major, like, crazy ass BS. And I don't think y'all know when to quit. Hold on. I'm moving. Oh, let's move you too. Okay, hopefully. There we go. I'm hoping this is the last time I move you. That I have to move you. And me. We have enough room. Alright. Listen, Spirit. What's going on with the Twin Flame Collective? We're already like 4 minutes in. I can't read the time because I don't have my glasses on. Huh. But we're already a few minutes in and we haven't even drawn a single card yet. Huh. Ain't that chaotic? Okay. So, here we go. Ready or not. I don't know why it's so bunchicated. I just made my bed right before I did this, and I made sure that there was no bunchications in there. And now there's a bunch of crunches and a bunch of cations. Bunch of bunches. Before you ask, water is your friend. And no, I cannot leave things around open because my kitties, who are probably waiting outside for me. My kitties dump everything. Everything. Alright. Well, my little twin flames, you're trusting the process right now. Divine masculine man, he's having some schizophrenic dreams. Yep. Well, let me take that back. He was in the recent past having schizophrenic dreams. Like where he was split into multiple people in multiple situations, dreaming about multiple people, like how they're different, how he has to be a different person with each person, feeling schizophrenic, maybe not completely schizophrenic. I'm not here to diagnose, treat, or otherwise medically professionalize anybody. I'm not considered a medical profession. I'm going through psychology and getting my bachelor's in psychology. I'm not a medical professional. I'm not here to diagnose, nor am I here to treat, nor am I here to cure. Got it? Thank you. I do, however, work with healing vibes and healing as a whole person, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, all of it. You need to heal everything to create a symbiotic place for your spirit to reside. I mean, it's just common sense, right? Anyway, so in Divine Feminine, you've been open, you've been receptive. In the past, you were receptive and you're open and you are seeing the world as it is and how we're all connected, and you were receptive to like divine masculine at first, but then you're like, okay. And you guys were successful in the recent past. You were successful in connecting. And now you're like at a point where you're trusting the process, and there was a burden connecting to source. It was beginning to become a burden for the divine feminine to always be the one connecting to source, the divine energy, the unconditional love, support. Like, it was becoming a burden for her to always be the one giving, the source of the energy, the source of the unconditional love, the source of that was becoming a burden for the divine feminine. And divine masculine is like, I'm just gonna stay quiet about it and live my ordinary life. But you're both trusting the process, and that this is exactly where you need to be right now at this point in time. Because if it wasn't girl, boy, whatever, whoever's watching this, these next cards for like the prediction of the near future. Listen, if you were not where you were meant to be, like right now, if you were not or are not where you were meant to be right now, this future would not exist for both of you. All right. And I'm gonna just go over here and say, ooh, let's get some clarifiers. Can we clarify the divine masculine side of things? Can we do that? Can we clarify the divine masculine side of things real quick? Can we learn what's going on? What's happening with divine masculine real quick? Let's clarify that side. Spirit, divine masculine, what's going on with him? Can we see into the future? We do need to know the future, and the tea you shall tell. We need to know it now. What is going on with divine masculine? What is going on? What is going on with him or her, whoever is embodying the divine masculine right now? What is going on? Let's see. What is going on? What is going on? What is going on with the divine masculine? Oh, okay. So things are coming to a head and they're moving really quick. So, what's going on with the divine feminine? What is going on with the divine feminine? See, you, divine masculine, you made the divine feminine upset and you know it. Because you did something, and I'm not sure what you did, but they walked away from you because of whatever you did, and the divine feminine was like, I'm not doing this anymore. Sorry, sir. This is not worth it for me. And you are sitting in your choices. Like you're having to sit with them. What's going on with divine feminine? Of course. Oh no. Oh, well, yeah, of course she was sad. Okay. So the divine masculine has been trying to end cycles and like embrace new ways of being and letting the sun come out. He knows that what he did was really messed up towards the divine feminine. He knows that. He knows without a doubt that he fucked up. He knows he fucked up. The problem is the divine feminine also knows that the divine masculine fucked up. And she's not taking his sorry ass excuses right now. And that's what I'm hearing. Like, divine feminine, you're not taking divine masculine's sorry ass fucking excuses. That is exactly what you just said to me. I'm not taking his sorry ass excuses anymore right now. He can go on pause. I don't need to hear him anymore. What's the connecting energy? Alright, we've got all that. I need to know the connecting energy with these cards too. Because, like... and it's like you're trying to clean your smoking utensils, like your pipes and shit. You're trying to clean them in a bag that has a hole in it. So all the alcohol and salt is like just leaking out of the bag. So you're trying to clean them and you're trying to clean them, but you can't clean them. And it's like, you're like, I'm so sick of this mess everywhere. But you don't go get another bag. You just keep putting more into that bag and like watching it fall out of the hole. Like, you want to clean it, but you also are like punishing yourself in a way, I guess, for picking a bag with a hole in it. Like, you're like, I'm punishing myself for picking my divine masculine. But you didn't pick him, that's the problem. Your divine counterpart is literally set before you even come to this planet. Like, see, yeah. Your divine counterpart was set before you even came to this planet. You don't know. You never know who your divine... like, you're sent here literally not knowing. You are sent here to find out. Like, you're sent here literally to fuck around and find out. That is what human Like, humans are sent here literally to fuck around and find out. This is an alien playground. Humans are just aliens in meat suits, living a simulated life on this planet. And we are just literally playing fuck around and find out with our souls. And we don't even know it. Like, we're here, we come to this planet, we don't know what we're here for originally, and literally we try things, the fuck around stage. We try things and we learn, the find out stage, what works for us and what doesn't. So, in other words, we fuck around and find out. Don't ask me why I keep saying that so much. But maybe one of y'all needs to hear that. I need to know what's going on. What's going on? Now we're going to switch though. We're going to do Divine Feminine first. Alright? We're going to do what's going on with the Divine Feminine. Even though I know you're all here to get the tea on Divine Masculine. That's what you're really here for. You're really here for the tea on him, but I want to know what stage you're at, because this future stuff that I'm seeing, honey, like, you're going into isolation. What did I already? Of course, manifestor. You're manifesting. You're creating your reality. You are the magician. You are the master of your destiny. You are the master of manifestation. You, yep, and you called karma. You said, karma, I'm tired of handling this bullshit with other people. Can you do me a favor, and anyone who's like dummy bad, whether it be to my face or behind my back, can you just take care of that karma? Because I don't want that karma on my hands. Like, if I take care of it, I'm gonna go to jail. And I don't want that karma for me. The karma, like the ultimate energy of karma, should you take care of the people that have done me wrong, whether it be behind my back or in front of my face, I have nothing to do with it. Nothing at all. So you called karma, or Iraho? Maybe I'm saying it wrong. If I'm saying it wrong, please don't shoot me. Come on. Ooh. We got a couple of things. We got a couple of things. And this is still Divine Feminine. Oh, Santa Muerte. See, Santa Muerte, I always think of like traditional death. Like, this is the traditional death card to me. Alright. So, ooh, you're bringing balance to the chaos. You may be doing a lot of walking. And I mean, if you are where I am, it is springing and a springing. It's a spring has sprung. And you might be stepping into your feminine sexualities. I mean, that's possible. That is possible. I believe you are. And then we've got walking meditation. Just go. You might be letting things go, like just letting things go, or just go. Just go with the flow. Just go. You could be offering balance in times of chaos. What's going on with the divine masculines now? Pay attention, transformation, and stability. I knew that. Okay, so pay attention. You were paying attention in the past. Divine Masculine was paying attention in the past. He is currently on a transformation train, like he's on a transformation station. Like, yeah. And he's trying to bring stability into, an act, He's trying to bring stability into the picture, but the problem is right now he's having visions and transforming to the point where he knows something is happening. He knows that divine feminine is his future, but he can't quite get over his narcissism. He can't say he's sorry. He knows what he did was wrong, but he's such a freaking narcissist that whatever he did to you, he thinks you deserved it because you told him no. Oh my gosh. You told divine masculine no. So he said, I'm gonna teach you a lesson. And you're both having visions. He's having visions of where the illusion is. You are having visions of protection in the future. Because it looks like things are gonna... You have to turn in. You have to turn into yourself and become the you that you want to be. Now, in the near future, divine masculine is going to be seeing beyond the illusion, but the problem is because he already did what he did, he's fighting with himself. He's literally politicking with himself. So he is literally being the good guy and the bad guy to himself because of what he did. And because of that, he can't make the best decision. He's like, okay, so I have ADHD, and I don't know if you know about, like, decision paralysis. Like, you have too many decisions and you can't make a decision, so you just kind of get paralyzed and can't do anything. That's what it feels like his energy is currently in a state of being, of doing right now. Like, literally, he's going through that decision paralysis moment. Like, he's there. He's having his moment. He is, how do you say it? He is finding out. So, like, he completely fucked around and he knows it. And now he also knows that he is at the find the fuck out stage. And he knows that you're part of his, like, his lesson and his karma. But I think he thinks that the part of his karma that you play is that he knows that he's never going to be able to get you back unless he fesses up and admits that he was wrong. And he's not doing that because in his eyes, all right, how could he be fucking wrong? He can't be wrong. Are you kidding? He can't be wrong. How could he be wrong? Really? Are you kidding me? Divine masculine wrong? What have you been smoking? Like, seriously. How can divine masculine be wrong? He's a perfect fucking angel. Oh my god. We all know he is far from a perfect mother flippin' angel. Divine masculine be doing shit, and because he's right now he's stuck in like this narcissistic mode where, how do I explain it? He's stuck in this mode where he cannot fathom that you would ever accept his apology. Like, he can't understand why you would ever in thousand, hundred, trillion, billion years. Accept his apology. Why would you do that? Like, with all the shit he did to you and all the shit he put you through, like, and you probably cut off contact with him too. Oh, that was the weirdest flavor ever. I don't even know what flavor that was. That was an odd flavor. But you probably cut off contact with the divine masculine. So that way you could work on yourself and connecting to your higher self and restoring your energy, restoring yourself. Yeah, you are currently you probably called karma currently because you're like, I'm done dealing with the drama and the bullshit and the lies and the deceit and the deception and like the two-faced bullshit. You were just done. And so you've been slowly cutting out people from your circle of friends. Now your circle's like this. And it might not even be, it might be a straight line, like you and one other person. Or you and like 2-3 other people. It's not even like, it's like a square. And that's it. It's not a circle anymore. Because you used to have a lot of people in your group that you would confide to until you realized that your confessions were meeting deaf ears and everyone was finding out your business. So they weren't really that deaf now, were they? They didn't want to help you, but they sure as hell wanted to talk about you and root for your downfall. Horrible people. But I've been there, so I understand exactly like where you were. So where you are right now is literally you had the circle like this and you're bringing it in. You're slowly cutting out the people that no longer serve a purpose in your life for your greater good. So that's like, okay, and that could even extend to family. So that's like one-sided relationships. So instead of constantly reaching out to people and giving them the benefit of the doubt, you're just holding back reaching out. You're just not reaching out. It doesn't mean you hate them. It doesn't mean that you're mad at them. It's literally just you're exhausted from one-sided relationships. So instead of putting all of your energy into the relationship and not getting any reciprocal energy back, and it literally just wearing you out and wearing you down, you've decided to stop participating. So you're not even reaching out to people anymore. You're waiting for them to come to you right now. And that's where you're at. You're letting karma do karma's job and you're working on you. Like you're going outdoors for walks, you're connecting to your higher self, you're connecting to the true divine spirit of unconditional love. You're learning how to love yourself and the people around you. And you're learning that you ultimately can find stability and happiness in yourself. And you don't need another person to fulfill that for you. And the problem is that the person you're connected to is so busy working on themselves in a narcissistic way and thinking that they're the shit, so they're not gonna apologize. Even though they know, like I said, even though they know what they did was wrong, they will never admit that they were wrong. So you're not going to let them back in your life unless they sincerely admit that they were wrong, and they're not going to do that. So therefore they're not going to have a chance to get back into your life. No matter how much they want to get back into your life, no matter how chaotic they try to make your life be, in the future you're going to have balance in the chaos. So they're going to try to come at you with all kinds of like, oh, we got history. Oh my God, now I see who you are. I understand that you're my forever person. And you're like, yeah, I was. Yeah, I was. And you didn't want to listen to me when I was telling you I was. And you treated me like shit when I was telling you I was. So now that you've gone and done all that, I cut that unique bond. I severed those ties with you. I no longer feel the connection to you because I will no longer be participating in that type of one-sided connection where you know you're wrong, but you cannot admit that you're wrong. And by the time the divine masculine finds stability in his self and wants to take action towards the divine feminine, the divine feminine is going to have been given so many offerings to the divine overall. She's going to have so much balance in the chaos that he's going to try to bring to you, divine feminine. But listen, you know that you, in your isolation, have become whole. You know that while you withdrew to heal your soul, to heal yourself, he was not doing that. He wasn't. You're healing and he was still staying broken and hurt. And like I said, his narcissism won't let him see the sun. Like, his narcissism won't let him view the sun as a beautiful, like, a beautiful thing. And you're the sun, you're the light, you're the way shower, and he won't see you as this beautiful creature of wisdom and purpose, because his visions are transformed into darkness. So he's having all these dark thoughts and all these dark emotions coming to the surface, so he can't see the sun for what it is. He can't see the light through the clouds. He can't see the light in the middle of the night. He can't see your star shine bright. He can't see you. He just can't. He's blinded to your gifts, to your beauty, to your feminine ways. He's just blinded. He can't see you for what you are, so he sat there and he talked shit on you, and he's getting his karma. And by the time he wants to act towards what he realizes now, you've already healed so much that you no longer need the validation of that action. And by the time he's ready to say he's sorry, I can't say it any other way, but you're going to be like, peace, fuck out. Because by the time he's ready to say he's sorry, you will have broken all these cycles in your life to bring success to yourself, that you were getting visions of protection that are telling you, no, this is not a good road to go down. So while he's ready to say he's sorry, and he might mean it, you've been working on yourself so much, you're like, I don't deserve another narcissist in my life again. And I don't deserve you to come back into my life, tell me that you're sorry, just to treat me like shit again. Like, you're there, you're done. And that's where you are in the future. It's a beautiful place to be, though, because you healed. You had a lot of trauma that you went through and that you healed from. And that's why you're standing firm in your boundaries and the situation that you're in now. That's why you're saying, no, I'm not going to allow you to treat me like that again. I'm not going to allow you to just come in with a simple I'm sorry and no action behind it. I'm not going to allow you to continue the cycle that we've been down 180 times. Like, I've been there, done that, don't need to, got the postcard, peace out. I'm done. All right? And he's mad. He's mad that you've been healing. He's mad that you're moving on. I'm getting really bad narcissist vibes. Like, he's mad. Like, how dare you move on from me? I'm the best thing you've ever had. How dare you? How dare you better yourself? How dare you become a better person? He's so angry about it. Because when you tell him no again, be careful. Just be careful. Because when you tell him no again to his face, that's going to trigger something in him. And his narcissism is not going to be able to take that rejection. He's going to be so triggered that he's going to fly off the rails. You're protected, though. You're protected by your ancestors of the past, present, and future. You are protected by the light and the dark, if that makes sense to you. You're protected by goodness and badness. Like, you're protected by all because you embody unconditional love. And when you embody unconditional love for yourself and for others, you are protected by all things that bring balance to the chaos. All right? You are protected by everything. So when you say no, even though he's going to be triggered, even though he's going to go like psychosomatic in the attic, you're not. You're going to stay level-headed. You're going to be like, no. See how you're acting? This is why I said no. Look at what you're doing. And he's not going to look at what he's doing. He's not going to care because, again, we're going back to these narcissistic vibes and tendencies. I don't want to, like, play DMS5 handbook diagnosis, whatever, on this dude, but man, is he giving some narcissism vibes. And I'm going to tell you, Divine Feminine, if you're watching this and you know I'm right, you need to run. Don't let him know where you've gone. That's how obsessed he's going to become when you tell him no again. You need to not let him know where you are when you tell him no this final time. That is how, like, crazy obsessed he's going to be with you. Please be careful. I'm not going to say any more now. I'm going to cut the reading at that because honestly, I'm really getting narcissist vibes and I can't do that. I need to go, like, sage myself now because the vibes are not what I want. That being said, I hope you stayed down for the ride and you caught my vibe and you want to be part of my tribe. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe down below. As always, you guys know I love you, and peace.